What up, Wheatfield? What up, y'all? It's Wheat, what it do? Welcome back to Wheatfield, y'all. Welcome to you. If you new, hey, welcome to you too. This is your girl IT here at Terrace Wheat Tarot Show, where you showed up, never know what you gonna get. We're gonna bring a quick late night message, lip gloss, y'all. Quick late night message. Well, it's late for us when we bring it. We don't know what time it's going to be when you get it. But whenever you get it, it's still good for now, beloved. It is. These messages don't expire, so they're good for now for whenever you get it. So, feel free to take it. If it resonates, take it. If it don't resonate, just leave it where you found it at, Ashe. It's been a long day. It's been a long day. And I feel like we just need to get some reassurance, some clarity from the angels, Ashe. Just a little bit of something, a little bit of encouragement. We see something, the answer, somebody might think it's no, but I think the Most High God is saying it's up to you. It's up to you. Maybe somebody needs to meditate on something, so maybe you need to think about whatever it is that you're thinking about, whatever it is that you are pondering on. Maybe you have an issue, something that you're going through, something that you just need the Most High God to give you clarity. I think the Most High God is saying to meditate and to know that it's up to you, beloved. I'm feeling heart's desires, like happiness, like true joy, like deep joy. I don't think it has anything to do with your purpose. I just feel like it's something that you desire, something that you really, really have in your heart that you feel like will bring you joy. And if you are questioning something, whether it's for you, whether it's not for you, the Most High God says it's up to you. If you're going through something, know that your situation will improve. It will. I'm hearing this too shall pass. It will not last. So that could be a message for someone. Forgiveness is here. Forgiveness leading to abundance. Maybe be abundant in forgiveness, like the energy of forgiveness. Because forgiveness is not for others, beloved. It's for self, right? It is so that we can have peace, right? Maybe you're forgiving somebody and it's going to lead to romance, or just opening up forgiveness in your heart will release you from other energy, from grief. Release you from a sense of grief, and that will open you up to romance, success in romance. Like maybe you have been dealing with some harsh relationships. You know, could be friendships, it could be partnerships, you know, maybe not, partnerships, love, I'm feeling. And you may be trying to figure out, is this for me? And you may be thinking it's not. See, you may be trying to figure out, is this for me? Worry. Is this good for me? What's the purpose in it? Does it support my purpose? See, journey card, health. All the way over there. Somebody can't really tell whether it's healthy for them or not. If you are thinking about going into another relationship, what's the purpose of this relationship? Is it good for me? Is it not good for me? I feel like the Most High God says that I'm hearing still like you still have some healing left to do. Like maybe, unforgiveness is a part of your energy. And to release the energy of unforgiveness will relieve you of some grief. And while you work through unforgiveness and grief, purging out those emotions, coming to balance, transmuting it, forgiveness for the sake of you, beloved, it will open up this doorway to romance. And it's a split right here. And that's affirmative because the split says yes. Yes. See, gratitude. Instead of grief, have gratitude. Let's get the romance angels and see what they got to say. Stay optimistic is the energy. It's been sitting there. Look, see, new love, beloved. New love. New love is on the scene, and it's worth waiting for. That's what the angels say. This new love is worth waiting for. Now, if you are not looking for new love, you are perfectly fine in your single season. Something could be coming in. Everything for a season and a reason. But if you are totally against it, then this may not be for you. If it don't resonate, don't take it. It's okay. I'll say. But for somebody, they are looking for new love, and they may be plagued with a sense of grief, and they may have unforgiveness to transmute wheat. And as you work through those emotions, I feel that success in new love can be had. It's up to you first and foremost, because we can't tell you what to do. But if you choose, then you can see that new love may be in the cards for you. See, pay attention to the red flags. I feel like you have learned discernment. Not that this person is necessarily exhibiting red flags. They may not be. But you could be worried about it. And if you are worried, then I feel like you can use your discernment to pay attention to the red flags and see if it's worth it. Attraction. I definitely feel like you are attracting new love. You could be, or somebody is definitely attracted to you. Yes, they are. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. I see separation, true love coming in, and we see deception. See, I feel like you may have been deceived by somebody and it caused you a lot of grief. And that's where that lingering energy of unforgiveness lies weak. And who hasn't been deceived? Lies, deceit, fuckery, sneaky links, third-party situations, And we see heart-to-heart conversations. We see engagement. And we see letting go of control. See, you may be plagued with control because you've had some things happen to you. But somebody either wants to engage with you in a heart-to-heart conversation, or this romance, this new love could lead to engagement and marriage. Anything else in here? Spirit say no. Again, heart-to-heart conversation. Maybe that's what needs to be had, you know what I mean? Because maybe you're seeing some things that appear to be deceiving, and maybe they're not weak. Or you'll just be able to discern it, whether it is or whether it's not, by having a heart-to-heart talk. That's what I'm feeling, you know what I mean? Like, air out the situation. That's definitely going to be something that's good for, the going forward. I mean, like, instead of beating around the bush or just sitting with an energy of, is this deceptive? Is it not? Talk to the person and see what comes out. I feel like you've been through enough where you'll be able to see whether or not they lying to you or not. Pay attention to the red flags. If any of them pop up, then you know what to do. Cut it off. If it seems clear and that they're honestly communicating and they are, being open, then maybe continue to see where it goes. Let's get some help from our ascended masters and ascended ancestors. Oracle healer deck. I do feel the energy of healing because of that grief and forgiveness. We see feathers and coins. I feel signs and symbols, truth and prosperity. Feathers remind me of truth, signs from the angels, from your spirit guides. Coins, of course, to me represent, like, not only do they represent abundance, but they represent seeds, investment. So maybe you could be, they could be saying that this is true, that you can invest in it, or invest some time and effort to see the truth, beloved. Either way, open your mind to us. We're speaking to you. We do have the energy of meditation brings answers. So maybe if you meditate, you will hear your ascended ancestors and ascended masters guide you. Of course, the Alpha and Omega, your highest self, speak to you. This one. See, Messiah energy, Messiah energy. I feel healing energy. I feel wisdom. I feel intelligence. I feel your highest self. Like, I feel like you have a very different type of energy, and maybe, you know, you are cautious in how you invest your time because you have been deceived in the past, you know. Living a dream. Living a dream is here. I feel like, you know, you're attracting your dream life. You know, like 4 pillars of abundance. You know, we saw abundance as well. And I feel like the 4 pillars of it, like spiritual health, mental health, physical health, financial health, and also feeling emotional health as well, like being good with their emotions, being balanced, being at peace. I feel serenity. Intercessor, that's also that Messiah energy, like an interceding energy. Like, pray for yourself as much as you pray for others, but it's also someone that I feel like they don't need your forgiveness, but I feel like you need to forgive them, beloved. You are definitely chosen. You are a chosen one. So definitely, again, picking up that healing energy, somebody that may be empathic, somebody that could be, like I said, an intercessor, like you pray for others. But there's somebody, a deceiver, somebody that deceived you, somebody that was wearing a false mask. Maybe you did pray for this person. Maybe you tried to help them. Maybe, you know, you lent your energy and you invested in them and they were wearing a mask and it hurt you. You know, this could be the person you need to have. We see you're super skilled, and we also see that your energy is unmatched. I definitely feel like you got burned by trying to help somebody because you're an empath. I feel like you tried to help and you invested in this person, not only in truth, but also in coin. Like, and maybe you prayed for them, and now I'm hearing forgive them. Forgive them. Red Cardinal is here, and don't be afraid of us. I feel like, you know, you're somebody that has a sense of royalty, almost like a hierophant counseling type of energy. I also feel like your ancestors are speaking to you. You may come from a lineage of people who were highly spiritual. I'm hearing shamans. I'm seeing indigenous. You are troubled in a good way. The world needs to watch out. And we see pine cones. Well, I'm getting pine cones. I'm feeling pineal, the pineal gland. I'm feeling both eyes open. Your pineal gland as well as your pituitary gland. Like both eyes being open. Like being able to see. Like, because we always talk about the eye of Ra, or one eye, but there's 2. And I feel like both of your eyes are open, which is why we have such heavy energy, chosen, Messiah energy, interceding energy, chosen, super skilled, somebody that really, really has a spirit to help others, I feel. Definitely feeling spiritual counselor in some sort of way. And I do feel like you helped somebody that just didn't want to be helped. Listen to your heart. Again, it's up to you. I feel like you want to not only have a good life for others, like you wish good on other people, but you also want a good life for yourself. And there's nothing wrong with that, beloved. It's not to want love for self, to want security and stability for self. If your prayers and your compassion don't extend to you, then it's not complete, beloved. You are a divine healer. You are a divine healer. The Most High God says, Alpha and Omega. If you already knew this, then here's your reminder. If you didn't know, now you do. You damn sure do now. Gratitude for the things that you've been through. See, you going through this situation may have woken you up to who you are, your energy. It may be you are concerned, worried about loving again, weak, knowing that you desire love in your heart, good, healthy love, and maybe you are worried about putting yourself out there again. Blue star. I'm hearing throat chakra. Like what you speak is going to be healing, is what I'm feeling. Because I'm feeling blue with throat chakra. I'm feeling star energy. I'm feeling healing. You are a diamond in the rough, or you are. You know, you may be at the beginning of your speaking journey, you know, and how you... It's kind of weird because I feel like you've always done this. Like this is something that you do. But I feel like how you do it is changing, it's elevating, and you're still rough around the edges, like you're being fine-tuned. Look to the skies is here. So if you ever need guiding light, look up, beloved. Look up, meditate, pray, meditate. See, ostrich feather wanted to flip, and I said feathers and coins came out, and I was feeling truth. It's something about the truth. It's something about intellect. It's something about the principle thing, wisdom, that is really hitting me. Yeah, that's something that we value a lot is wisdom. The principal thing, the word of the Most High God, and that is written in. And I feel like you tapped in and like you just know things. You could be clear cognizant. You could just have a deep knowingness about stuff. New level, new enemy. That could be what you're worried about. Like, you know, what is the next energy that I'm going to come across? Yeah, something that's always around you, I feel. You're a gatekeeper, a gatekeeper. You are a keeper of knowledge, I feel. You hold the key to something. Maybe you help others as, like I said, spiritual teacher, spiritual counselor. You help people come through the gate, I feel. You are original. And the last one is that you're divinely connected to us. Divinely connected. And I feel like to your ascended masters, ascended ancestors, to the Alpha and Omega itself, you definitely are an original. There's nobody like you. I feel very, very unique. But there is some sort of this. I do feel something around you, though. Like, again, it's like a recurring type of energy, something that you feel always happens. If you didn't get something you really wanted this time, that deceiver, if you feel stuck or like things are not going according to your plans, know that something bigger and better is coming. So you may have ran across a deceiving energy and like you didn't get what you wanted that time week, but something bigger and better is coming. It says it's something filled with divine magic that couldn't come into your life if you were to receive what you were asking for now. So because you didn't get what you were looking for before because you thought that was it, it set you up to get something better, beloved. This new love, to live the dream, and that you are attracting real romance. Yes, you are. And it's going to be a dream life, the life that you've dreamed of. Listen to your heart. I feel you speaking words of healing and keeping your eyes up to the stars. It's going to bring in everything that you are desiring. I don't feel like anything that you're looking for. I don't feel like you're looking. I feel like it's just what your heart truly desires. Even those things that you don't want to admit that you really do desire, beloved. You are original and you are a gatekeeper. You have Messiah healing energy and empath, wishing well on others. Definitely feeling that interceding energy. Somebody that prays for their friends and their enemies. Like, you could go away from a deceiving energy, somebody that was deceptive, and pray for them still, beloved. But it's still something in your heart, a twinge of unforgiveness, because I think you still feel that grief and it causes you a sense of worry. Don't lose sight of this truth. See, truth, wisdom, the principal thing. I feel like you came here to evolve and grow. So it is necessary to experience the difficult times, this deception. That's when you will grow the most. The diamond in the rough, like this experience you had, I feel like it's fine-tuning you so that you can step into this blue star energy. Like, what you will speak not only will be healing, but I feel like sparkly, you know, like smoothing out the edges and polishing you, making you polished, beloved. It says there's always light at the end of a dark tunnel. There's always light at the end of a dark tunnel. Anything else? You want this? No. The journey wasn't the smoothest or the most pleasant lately, but everything is coming together. Your patience, strength, and perseverance will soon be rewarded. The wait is almost over. Hold on. 2220. What we said that 2220, 2220. So 222. Mother, Father, God energy, that's the Alpha and Omega. I'm hearing in a God body, the energy of the Alpha and Omega that feels thee, that guides thee. I'm hearing order your steps. I'm hearing bringing you to balance, helping you to heal the remnants. Yeah, ease and grace. It's going to come in with ease and grace. And I'm feeling a lot of solar plexus and sacral chakra energy. I see this person coming into balance. I'm feeling that flow. And we just said that the Most High God, the Alpha and Omega, feels you. And I feel like that flow that's coming down from the Spirit is pouring one hand into the other hand. They're balancing on one foot. All of that same energy, grounded, that spiritual flow, you are filled with it. And I feel like it's pouring into you, out of you, and onto the plane as well, beloved. Yeah, forgiveness and understanding. Forgiveness and understanding. Hold forgiveness. Forgiveness and understanding, beloved. Most High God say forgive. Doing this. Learning experience. See, don't lose sight of the truth. You came here to evolve and grow. So it is necessary to experience the difficult times. That's when you will grow the most. That's learning. Learning and experience. Surrender to the experience. Surrender to the fact that you didn't get what you wanted. Surrender to the fact that they deceived you. Surrender to the fact that it wasn't for you. Surrender to the fact that it polished you, that it grew you, that it put the pressure on you to develop you. because diamonds develop from pressure to change it from coal to diamonds. Diamond in the rough, beloved. And for that, you will have gratitude. Listen. Listen deeply. Listen to your ancestors and the Most High God, your ascended masters, the legion, your angel guides that are there to guide you. Listen to this message if it resonates with you. You know, I'm hearing it didn't happen to you, but it happened for you. And you may be worried that others will be showing up in the same energy, which there could be one to come that is cloaked in that same energy. And if that be true, beloved, then use your discernment. Watch for the red flags. Have conversation, communication. Put those skills to work. You are super skilled in many things. Put them all together and listen deeply so that you can hear, you can feel, you can see, you can surrender, be obedient, and move accordingly. Cut the cords. There may be someone around you that you need to cut the cords from. The journey wasn't the smoothest or the most pleasant lately, but everything is coming together. Your patience, strength, and perseverance will soon be rewarded. The wait is almost over. Hold on, beloved. This chakra. Let's see. Definitely feeling solar plexus. Dissipating is here. We see an impasse, sacral chakra. Those are the two we called out. Sacral and solar plexus. That energy, ease and grace is in a challenge. I'm feeling transmuting. I'm feeling creativity. I feel impasse. I feel somebody may be stuck. Again, we read that energy. If you didn't feel like something you wanted at this time, if you didn't get something you wanted at this time, if you feel stuck or feel like things are not going your way, look, we see the energy of perseverance. And this is your patience, strength, and perseverance. Perseverance. That's that sacral chakra energy. Follow your instinct, discernment, looking out for the red flags. I feel like you done got so skilled that it's super skilled that you can sniff it out, beloved. That your guides, the plethora of them that you have, will give you a clue. Meditation will bring answers onto you. Anything else in here? Spirit say no. But look, soulmate coming. True love. It's your destiny. It's what your heart really does, won't we? Not vanity, not just like, material things. No. Real love. The things that matter, beloved. Joy. Yes. Anything else? This one. Joy. Joy in your heart. And I'm hearing joy. See, caring connections. That yellow at the top, that joy. Yes, I almost thought like I saw a spiritual face in the yellow, like the spirit, like the Most High God bringing this connection together. And you may be worried about it. Go to the spirit. Meditate, beloved. I feel like enter therein. I definitely feel like you could be a gatekeeper to help others enter. A gatekeeper to help others enter therein. Spiritual counselor. See deceit. There's definitely somebody that came to deceive you, and it broke your heart. It hurt your heart, beloved. I hear sow the seeds of disbelief. See, envy. It sowed the seeds of disbelief, and maybe even a twinge. I hear envy, but I feel the energy of envy. See, maybe Most High God is saying envy. They don't want other people to have love. They don't. maybe something done happened where you don't believe in romantic love, or you just have a thing about people who you feel like have found true love. But I almost get the twinge of jealousy, not just envy. Like, not that you don't want other people. It could be that, because that's what the spirit is saying. But I'm also feeling like, you know, that thing where, you know, not that you may admit it or may not, but like almost like, yeah, you know, because you feel like, yo, what you thought was true love wasn't. And when you see others who really are in love, it make you feel a kind of way. Door to value. Maybe this person wanted money. Maybe there was a confusion about values in relationships. Something about money and finance. Because that vanity card didn't come up for nothing, beloved. See, caring connection is here again. Maybe that connection just had more about the monetary value. They wanted more material things. That man holding the coin, you know, that energy of somebody who like materialism than just spiritual stuff. Action is here. I feel like you and this person, your new person, could be different. I'm feeling a couple things. I feel like running off together, like wild and free type of energy. You know, I feel like y'all could be different. You know, of course, with the difference in aesthetic, and that doesn't have to be in terms of ethnicity or nationality. Whether it could be one's short, one's tall, whatever the case may be. It could be, you know, a gamer versus an intellectual. It could be something that's different. It could be they could be religious. You could be spiritual, something like that. But two different types of energies, opposites attracting is what I'm feeling, and that could be a part of the worry. You know what I mean? But I do feel wild and free kind of energy. Like this person is going to give you some sort of zest or zeal for life. Like you enjoy this, that joy card. You see how she kind of got her hands thrown up like that? And look, behind this is definitely something that you prayed for. Like your heart really does desire this. And it could be like that imperfectly perfect relationship. But what's underlying it is this issue, you know, feeling like somebody got you, you know, they got over on you. But we see this energy of gratitude, working in the spirit, despondence here, talking about it. And I'm feeling gatekeeper, key to the recovery, not only just for you, but others in creation, beloved. And that could be something that you discover about you, because look, here's wisdom. Yes. And perseverance. And now we see impatience. See, impatience could be the energy that's driving that envy. Like, why is it happening for others when it ain't happening for me? You know, it could be that too. All tied up in your head about it. See, woman holding a coin, materialism, something like that. But yeah, just definitely my throat closed up. Spirit say, impatience, all tied up, all wrapped up. Maybe seeing others in your community. Yeah, have love. Doors to personal healing and happiness. Coming into enlightenment, or just that ultimate happiness is what you really want. That's your heart's desires. And you may have been through it with others in the past. Deception, lies and deceit, cheating, thievery, you know, feeling like they stealing and sucking out your energy and you don't get much in return for it. Weak. See, the world, I feel like that cycle is over. Second chakra, that's that sacral. Something is complete. Maybe you feel like you out of creativity. Like, you don't want to do it again. Strategy. You know, I feel like the people who came against you strategizing, you've learned something about it in that past cycle, and you are able to discern, to see the red flags. Happy family. It's in the cards for you if you want it, beloved, but it's up to you to do the work. Forgive others, to release you from being all tied up. See? Love. Man holding the heart. 7th chakra. Crown chakra. Allow the Most High God to speak to you, to lead you. It's something that is written in for you. But it's up to you. Meditate so that you can get the answers 35-35 that are meant for you. 35-35-35 breaking down to 8 on both sides. 8 and 8 is 16, which breaks down to 7. It is something written in. It is your destiny. Anything else? Nope. Well, thank you guys so much for joining us here on this quick late message, love message, if you want it, beloved, if you resonate, you know, not being tainted by the deceit of the past, denying your own heart. Read that. Yeah, you really do want that loving, compassionate companion to connect with. And the Most High God says it is your destiny, but you have to choose it. Yeah. Free will. Release the energy of unforgiveness, because it just only hurts us. Allowing that grief to be transmuted into gratitude, protection from what really wasn't for you. It came to you to develop you, to grow you, to learn you, to polish you, because you're going to speak and it's going to be healing, and you will intercede on others too, beloved. Yeah. And I feel like the Spirit is going to recognize you for it. Yep. It will. Just continue to move forward. Cut the cords on those others and persevere, because I believe that you have a testimony that others need to hear. Loving you like I love me, because I love the Alpha and Omega that made me, that called me to be the infinite intelligence breathing word resurrecting this day. To the next now, y'all. This one's done. Ashe.